On to a segment called Panel Pull Out. Pull out. I see what we did there. So each host will pull something from the internet or socials that they would like to address with that specific host. Sounds a little messy. We're gonna start with Pearl.
Sounds so messy.
We're gonna start with Pearl.
I'm first?
Yes. I mean, first, yeah.
Okay, so I saw something that you retweeted.
I think this was a setup.
And it was something about, and it was something about female intuition.
Okay.
And I just don't think female intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible.
I think it's terrible in what way?
We make terrible choices as women.
She got a good point. She got a good point.
So people will always say, "Oh, my female intuition, I knew because of my female intuition." And yeah, I don't think it's really a thing.
Well, intuition, just simply put, is heightened awareness. And so it stems from when women were at home and had to be tuned into what was going on. So intuition doesn't just stop it, it's across the board. So if you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make, you know.
We are you.
We as women. I mean,
What kind of choices do you make?
What
kind of choices do you make?
Okay, what kind of choices do you make, Brittany?
Dang.
But you're the one we're talking, you're saying that females don't make good choices,
well, look at, we own the majority.
Go.
I have no debt, right? But women in general.
That's because you're from a rich family, girl. Congratulations, girl. You're from a rich family, so what are you talking about no debt, girl?
Women in general have
Congratulations. Like, you don't get a fish don't get applauded for
I'm
swimming.
lucky. That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay, so for you, so why lead with that? So why lead with that? So why lead with that?
You asked for an example, and I'm going to give it to you. Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay.
Okay.
Let her talk. Brittany, you gotta let her talk.
What we're not gonna do.
Brittany, you gotta let her talk.
Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay. Let me tell you what
let's talk about
what we're not gonna do, because you have a history of doing this. Because I'm familiar with you. Okay. Girl, what you like to do is you like to say these really stupid comments, right? And then so what you do, then you like sit back, and then you're like. You think you're so smart, you have this smug look on your face, and then you're waiting for someone to give you that like emotional, like passionate response. So then you can sit there and be super dismissive and really kind of just gaslight. And I don't know, as a female.
Gaslight?
No. Yeah, do you know what that word means?
You guys use it for everything.
You guys.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what's funny about using you guys is seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually feminine about you is that you have a vagina.
Okay.
Because I feel like, there's like a man on the panel.
Okay, what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Everything is feminine about me.
Oh, come on. Like, I'm not trying to go personal here. So I don't know why you're trying to make this personal.
No, you made it personal when you led with, hey, I don't have any debt. As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked
what have you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt. We don't make great choices. If we look at who we pick, let's look at romantic decisions. Women don't make very good romantic decisions in general.
There's a point that needs to be made, though, and that's the fact that what I heard Brittany say earlier was she's talking about people who have there's a deep heightened intuition, and I think where the conversation is splitting is the fact that you're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected from their intuition, who don't make poor decisions. We make poor decisions. Like when we actually go down to the root of why it is that we make these poor decisions, there's layers and layers and layers and layers to it. And more of it is going to come from just like the science and backing that you kind of put into collective bundles that ultimately just come from who? The white man that you were raised by. So when it comes,
that's the reason that she doesn't have any debt.
I'm just saying, there's a certain level of understanding that's not there.
So that's not you making a decision, that's you being born into white privilege, and we need you to acknowledge that. So that's not a decision that you made. That is the way you came into this. And honestly, girl, you're a family of like 9 or 10. Like that's how your dad set you up. So there are things that you genuinely did not have to experience. You don't know. You get to sit there again, smug as a fuck. So you haven't even had to make any decisions. You're the same person You are the same person that the last time I saw you accidentally. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. And you get to go. You're the same person who accidentally spent $50,000 and your dad was able to pay it off on your credit card. Yes, you did when you spent.
I didn't actually accidentally.
You're the one who said an accident. I spent over my limit. That's what you said. That's what you said. So again, an unreal. That's what you said.
Can I
That's
say
what you
something really
said.
quick?
The last time that I saw you. Yeah. So again, we're going back to your girl. What this is what I'm saying. The shit that comes out of your mouth. You literally just say whatever.
What are you
Shit. Because honestly, you can delusional.
Brittany.
Don't Brittany. Go ahead.
Brittany, I do think there's one thing. I think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not.
It is disrespectful.
I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude.
Wow.
I don't.
Wow.
Hey, hold on.
Okay,
I'm about
I
to sit
actually,
here and
I still
take
want to
this
hear what
shit.
you had to say, though. So what did you?
Well, I was about to just get into the point about women and having debt, because the truth of the matter is women don't make as much. It's so
No,
it's
they're
such,
layered. It's so
such
layered
a layered
yeah.
conversation. But if this
No,
I don't know if we're still recording, but if this
No, of
right
course we
here
are. We're still-
just
I hope
got
so.
you mad, then my
because you know what?
my
Or maybe
pullout
not.
was
I don't
really
even
gonna
know.
make her mad, because I was about to pull out the tweets
What?
about black women are racist. How
Okay,
in
go
the
ahead.
do you sit on a panel with 3 black women and say 3 black women are racist? But I'm gonna wait.
No, she's not coming back because
I
you know
can answer
what we're now experiencing. This is white fragility. Remember when I said that Caitlyn and not Caitlyn herself. I'm sorry. Remember when I said that white women are very fragile? That's because of this cushion that has been created for them.
What?
So when they are confronted with truth,
What?
whether I'm at a 30 or I'm at a 3, the truth doesn't change. The reality is her and I've had conversations where she may think I'm stupid and she's saying a lot without saying a lot. Girl, I'm gonna clock that. So you don't get to say women don't make good financial decisions when your fucking rich daddy is the reason you are what you. You don't get to sit up here and do that.
What?
I'm not standing for that.
It's
shit.
because you feel patronized, and I understand why. Because
What?
I'm not going for that.
Because growing up in a household pretty much with that, I actually relate to that a lot. That's why it's like, I hear there's 2 different conversations going on right now, because it's like the point originally was women don't have intuition. You answered the question, which was there's a certain level of awareness that you have, and you either have it or you don't. That's where things went left, because she took that as an attack and was like, oh, well, I don't have a woman's intuition. Well, what makes you a woman, essentially?
Trying to say what makes you feminine, bitch. You're a 6 foot masculine man. And at the end of the day, I am in a masculine role because masculine is action. So yes, I am the breadwinner in my family. Yes, I have had to get it out the mud. I've been doing this for 12 years. So I really don't want to hear somebody who comes from privilege to sit up here and say that women collectively can't make great decisions and whatever again, we're 4 episodes in and you're already crying. Get on. I'm not here to convince anybody. Again, crying the blues. Like I said, you can't be triggered if it's not true. And I'm at a 30 because I've been waiting for this bitch. I've been waiting because I went on her show. I did what I was supposed to do. I listened to her. I let her. She's a bully on her other platform. I ain't seen it yet here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, bitch,
Brittany,
keep this energy.
I'm gonna tell you what. Are we still recording? I hope we're still recording, because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Fuck outta here.
I was really waiting for this moment, and I knew it was gonna be messy, but I was really waiting for this moment because I have been getting drugged for the last 24 hours for doing this show.
What?
I want everyone to know that and
Why?
be clear. I have a respected career as a journalist, and I cover a league that is predominantly black and predominantly queer. And I have been sitting for the last 3 days next to someone who has used their platform to spear transphobia, homophobia, racism, xenophobia, and every other phobia that you can think of. And while my point was to say, hey, we can come here and still have conversations and still challenge those views, I have had people say to me, Tarika, I find it a little funny that you can talk about Caitlin Clark and how she doesn't address misogyny and bigotry and things of that nature, but you can sit next to someone who says all of those things, does all of those things, and you say nothing. And I want y'all to know that y'all are not wrong. Y'all are not wrong because I don't put that. I don't do that. But I am a believer. I'm a believer in God. And I was going to have a conversation today about how to move forward in my moral and like what I believe, because I believe in this show and I believe in you guys. But I was going to have a real conversation today. Like there are some
Females, do not be mad at me. If you a female, do not be mad at me. I'm sorry, I'm a logical thinker. This is, you know what I'm saying? Simple. Brittany should have never got offended, bro. Okay, so the female intuition, that's just her opinion. But I agree with her opinion. It might not be every 100% female, but majority of female make bad choices. You know what I'm saying? You want to know why? Because a female naturally needs a man to lead them. A wife needs a husband to lead her. You supposed to trust your husband decision because he's the man. Not because he's the man, but because he's the man. That's just how it works. Simple. And the female supposed to be feminine, and they supposed to, you know, listen to that whatever their husband say. Obviously not no wild stuff, but y'all know what I mean. So I just feel like Brittany just got emotional. She got emotional. She did ask just Pearl. She asked the question. Y'all having the show, y'all doing a podcast. She asked her a question. Me personally, I feel like it was a setup by making her go first. But then again, Brittany said she waiting. She waiting. If somebody waiting on your downfall, somebody waiting on you for you to slip up, 9 times out of 10, they don't like you, bro. 10 times out of 10, really. They don't like you. So Brittany from the get-go didn't like this girl. So already her emotions are in play. Simple. I'm saying everything supposed to be professional. It's a professional podcast. They trying to do something big. I actually think the podcast got potential. I like the setup. I like everything. You feel me? I think the females, they cool. I know entertainment's entertainment, but far as personal emotions and personal feelings, I feel like that should be left off the show, off any show. If you don't like the person you gotta shoot a movie with, what you not about to act like this nigga your best friend in the movie just because you personally in real life don't like him? No, you do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you gotta be best as friends. Just cause Judge Pearly, the white girl, just cause she had a nice household or she had white privilege or she grew up in a nice family home doesn't mean she doesn't have common sense or doesn't mean she can never be right. That's just my opinion. I respect Judge Pearl for walking away because not a lot of females could do that, you know? I mean, not saying she's scary or nothing like that, but she could be the bigger person. A lot of females don't be the bigger person. They like to be petty. If you not gonna respect me, I'm about to leave. And that's when, honey, I feel like everybody should think that way. I think that way. If somebody not respecting me, I'm not about to be around nobody. I'm not about to chill with nobody. I'm not about to be friends with nobody. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's whoever. If I'm not respected, I can't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I give respect. I give respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Because they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody don't respect you, they don't like you. Simple. I don't know. I just feel like that's not her environment. I don't know, just Pearl, you still gonna continue the show or not? You know, I wish you the best in whatever scenario, but if they don't respect you, man, don't do that show. Shout out to the show, no diss to the show. Maybe they just need them 3. Y'all don't like her, bro. She don't need to be on the show with y'all, bro. Y'all all don't like her. Like, y'all all don't like her, bro. I don't think this was a race thing at all. It's your boy Kevin, man. Y'all comment down below how y'all felt. That's just a couple points. If I missed something, comment down below. Let's have a conversation. It's your boy Kevin, man. Catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be safe. And I appreciate y'all for, you know, even making it this far. That shows you a real one. Check out my other channels, man. Simple. And I appreciate you. Peace.